Ew, good morning. It is a beautiful and cloudy Monday morning. It's not too cold actually, surprisingly. Anyways, man, I hope you beautiful people are having a great ass day. First and foremost, your boy, this guy right here who knows not too much about football, auto-drafted his team. Everyone mocked him for not being too interested in who gets selected. But I trusted the computers, I trusted the stats, I trusted that they'd make better decisions than I could. Is going to the finals in a complete upset last night. I out-thrown the #1 leader in our fantasy pool, man. And the fantasy pool isn't for money, it was just for gloating rights. So here I am, exercising those gloating rights because that's all this league is worth. But I've somehow managed, and I'm honestly surprised that I am going to the finals. I don't know what happened, but my team just exploded yesterday and they put on a show when it counted most. So hey, to all the players on my team who a computer picked and drafted for me, I appreciate y'all. You guys are the real MVPs here. Not me, the guy who just sets the lineups and makes sure I put the most projected points players, you know, in rotation. You, the actual players doing this stuff. I appreciate you guys. Holy smokes. In a completely unrelated and in completely unrelated news, there was this story that caught my attention yesterday, man. This congresswoman in Texas, she was a little bit missing. She hasn't been at her job for 6 months while collecting a paycheck, which is one of the nice perks of being a politician is you don't show up to work, you still get paid. No one really cares. You might not get the job again in 4 years, but you get paid for the 4 years that you're there, man. Anyway, she's been missing for 6 months. And by missing, it doesn't mean like no one knew where she was. They just didn't disclose where she was to everybody. And apparently she was at a mental health facility checked out because, you know, old age, she's just aged out of life almost. And she's been in a long-term care facility and no one's really announced that to the public. And I don't know, man, that got me thinking. I feel like there should be a max age for like politicians. Like after 75, no more elected officials. You can continue to work in private sector and stuff, but in the public sector where you're elected and stuff and you gotta act on the behest of the people and the public doesn't bode well. I know with Biden this whole thing came late too, and now with Trump, obviously he was older than when Biden was when he got elected, but Trump still shows a lot of his faculties. But at the same time, man, we need this age limit, I think, just to like protect us from senile senators and congressmen. And I don't know, what's that cap, 70, 75? And I guess as medicine progresses, we're at like 80 in a few years. I don't know, but there definitely needs to be a cap. And I don't know, is this ageist to suggest that? Because I'm not saying people at a certain age aren't capable of doing great things, but sometimes for their own health and safety, we might need to protect them from themselves. Just my 2 thoughts. Anyways, you guys have a great ass day, man. Till the next one, peace.